Good morning, Laura. How are you today?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Why don't we start this morning with a little bit of your story? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, I'll give you the wave tops. So I've been in the Marine Corps for nearly 18 years. Um, and it's a great career, but there are certain requirements and expectations, specifically being, height and weight requirements. And for me, regardless of, how strong or how fast I've trained and I can be and am, my weight has always been a struggle. And then you add on top of it life and injuries and three babies and getting older. The struggle gets harder and harder every day. And I got into this vicious cycle of, you know, starving myself, PTing, you know, to extreme extents, and then gaining weight, and then the cycle just it just went on, right, to no end. And then it became the fad. Then came the fad diets. Uh, then just an honest effort in trying to be healthy and lose weight because it was becoming uh, pretty bad. And I was getting to an, oh my gosh, what's it been? 6 months, a year, 9 months? Uh,
Since we started
I,
working together? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
uh,
yeah, it was um we started the week before Thanksgiving. So, or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it was good timing. Good timing.
yeah. So finally, I mean, seriously, like an answer to my prayers, right? Because I was desperate, at that point again, I'm starving myself, I'm PTing. I um, found a CrossFit gym and I was linked up with you. And thank God you were like, yes, I will take you. Let's begin this journey. And so I feel like at that point in time, I I wasn't alone anymore. Um,
Oh,
and somebody actually believed that
you
this,
were
like, I wasn't making this stuff up, that I actually was trying, and there was like a real struggle to lose weight and, all of the honest effort that I put forth. And, here we are going through this journey, like finally successful, finally feeling healthy and, happier and happier each day. So yeah, and here we
and
are.
well, and you have a really so you have an amazing career, busy. You're a mom, three kids. You were commuting a little bit until you got your master's. And then you just up and moved your whole family over to Germany a couple of weeks
Yeah.
ago. So you are busy, 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 and you have still been
Yeah.
able to take care of yourself and put your health first too, which is amazing. That's huge. I think as women, a lot of times we fall into a little bit of that martyr syndrome where we're moms, we're wives, we are employees or business owners or, military, and we get lost somewhere in those years. And it's kind of like, a flower, coming out and opening when you find yourself again. It feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels really good, and absolutely, you're totally right, because it felt selfish to take time. I mean, and it's still a conscious effort to take time for yourself and tell everybody else, like, I need you just to wait. Give me an hour, give me half an hour. And once I can take care of myself, I will be more prepared and ready to take care of you and focus, on the kids or my husband or work. I every day am like, I will stop whatever I'm doing and it is time to go work out and I will be back. And sometimes I still feel that, guilt creeping back in, and I tell myself, nope, you have to do this to take care of yourself. This is why you feel better and you are happier now where you are. And you do it to give back to yourself. So
Yeah,
yeah.
we need that. Because that makes us happier wives, happier moms, better
Yes.
employees. So before we started working together, what was your energy level like? What was your mood? How did it affect, how did all of the struggles that you had been dealing with for years affect your day-to-day life?
Um, Honestly, I was tired all the time. I mean, it was coffee to try and keep me going. And I just I wasn't happy. I was stressed. I just was kind of miserable. Like a
Mm.
miserable attitude, not so hot of an outlook on life. And it was because of how I saw myself, how I just felt like I wasn't good enough. I wasn't like doing the things to take care of myself, but yet not allowing myself to do the things that I need to do to take care of myself. So, um, my little one's trying. Uh, so I didn't feel good at all. So, um, but yeah, hey, okay. Can I get with you in a little bit? Raleigh, can you come get him, please?
You have to get out of here.
I love you.
Not me. You have to get out of here.
See, busy mom
Raleigh.
life. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
What? You get
Watch your foot.
Watch your step.
Watch your foot.
Go. I'll be with you in a minute. I'll be with you in a minute.
please.
Everybody just woke up from a nap.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
because it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon there. Yeah. So what's been
Yeah,
different?
yeah. I need them to get up.
Yeah, then they won't go to sleep tonight. Um, what's been different about this coaching experience, like us, the last 9 months or so, compared to all of the other stuff that you've done?
Uh, I mean, it was a process. I feel like you were really focused on me, the individual, not just a like, well, here's my plan, here's how we do this, and here's how everybody succeeds. It was okay, like, let's try do like here are the things that you should try to eat. Like, don't put pressure on yourself. Don't and making it instead of trying to make it like a switch, it was a methodical process. I think because I had more of a timeline, we ended up doing a kind of process of elimination. Okay, like whole food diet. Okay, these things aren't changing, so let's begin the process of elimination to see what it is that perhaps is impacting your weight, inability to lose weight.
Yeah, so your timeline
Um,
for you, you had so much more pressure on yourself because you had to make weight
yeah,
at,
yeah.
in June. Was it, no, when was it? June? Was it June?
Uh, so it
Maybe?
was, when did I end up doing it? I think I ended up doing it in February or March time frame.
It was
I forget
tight.
exactly the
Yeah,
date.
yeah. It was tight. So you had
Right. And
all
I,
the, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, well, and more so too, at that point in time, if I recall clearly because of everything that happened, that I wasn't sure when they were gonna make us, if they were gonna make us do a height and weight, when they were gonna do the fitness reports. So it was a matter of like, is it gonna be January? Is it gonna be February? And here it was the end of November, and you're like, I'm not a miracle worker.
We did
But
it though. We did it. We did
but
it.
we
No.
got challenge accepted.
Um, I so that's just so much pressure, so much pressure. And if you didn't make height and weight, highly frowned upon in the Marine Corps, you know,
That's
promotion at
that's the end of my
risk.
career.
And yeah, so,
Oh,
and
that's
they
the end
don't
of my
care
career.
that you're
Yeah.
doing, yeah, they don't care you're doing all the right things. They don't care that you're insulin resistant or your hormones are all out of whack. And like, sorry, you're out, you
Right.
know?
Right.
So,
Yeah, and on top of that, you helping me through the process of, okay, like something doesn't seem like it's quite right here. Like you should not be trying or struggling this hard to lose weight. So, like you need to go to the doctor. Here are the things that you should ask for. And just helping me through the process instead of looking at me as just, I hate to say like somebody else, another person who's, cookie cutter person, and like, I don't know why you're not losing weight. It, you were totally different in that it wasn't just the food or the exercise, it's the mental, it's the medical, it's like the entire person. Your lifestyle, like everything that's going on, you're looking and coaching through all of it. And you know, doctor after doctor telling me to eat less and work out more. I can't tell you how terrible it made me feel and what an awful experience it was every time saying I'm eating less than 1,000 calories, I'm PTing, 10 hours a week or more, and like honest PT cardio. And they're like, yeah, well, I don't know what you're doing, but you're not doing the right things. But no
yeah, they
answers.
don't believe you.
Medical,
They
no
don't
answers.
believe you.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And they just see another fat person.
I know it's really, 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 really hard. I had a doctor years and years ago draw me a plate. Here's how much you should eat. I'm like, oh my God, you don't believe me. Ha!
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, it's infuriating. And when you and you unfortunately, sadly, you're not my only client that's been through this, I hear this a lot. So, hopefully we're changing the system one person at a time. Fingers crossed, I know. Okay, so what have you noticed about yourself physically, mentally, emotionally? What changes in the last 9 months?
I mean, everything. I can't tell you. My confidence level is a lot higher than what I can't say it's through the roof, but it's way higher. Like I walk differently. I carry myself better. Um, I'm absolutely just happier with myself, um, internally and externally. And it's like the more success that I continue to have, the more I want to do, um, make sure I'm eating healthier and don't eat that cookie or don't have that ice cream because I've worked so hard to get where I am now. Um, and I know now if I deviate or do different things, how I feel because I've done the carnivore diet, like hardcore carnivore diet, and felt a million times better, once you get into it. And when I eat different things or drink it, I'm just like, I don't want it because I know that it's not good for me and it doesn't make me feel good. Um, but just more energy, way happier, and a lot more confident in, my family life and at work, where it's extremely important to be very confident and capable in the things that you're doing. So
Yeah.
I can't say enough good things, and I want to keep going.
Yeah, and you keep having to take your uniform in, and your clothes are getting bigger.
Yes, yes. That's right.
Um,
That's right.
so, and you've lost, what is it, about 10% body fat? Um, you've kept all your muscle, which is amazing, which is so important for us as women, especially as we're aging through life. Um, what what are you most proud of in yourself?
I mean, I guess now it's that I keep showing up for myself. Through all of this, I know what my expectations are. I know what I want, and I don't take no for an answer, where perhaps, in the past it was like, okay, maybe they know something that I don't. Maybe I'm not right. Well, no, like that's not my feeling anymore. I know who I am. I know what I want, and I am just proud that now I don't back down. I mean, because of all the things that I've been through, and I think what I've discovered through working with you, just that I'm not wrong when I have certain feelings about myself, or I think something's not right. And you just reinforce those positive thoughts, and um so now I know who I am, I know what I want. It's like, I think you said it before, like I found myself again, because coming in, you're like, you're a hard charger, young, in the Marine Corps, right? And nobody's going to stop you. And then it's kind of like life begins to happen. And what do I do now? But again, I feel like I'm back to that. I know who I am. I know what I want, and I'm not backing down off of it. And you've like reinvigorated that for me. So, I mean,
Such a
that's
good
what,
feeling.
yeah.
Uh, what would you say to someone who is feeling the way you used to feel, or, has been to one, two, three, four doctors, and they're like, yep, nope, everything looks good, what would you say to that person?
Um, don't give up. Like, you know yourself better than anybody else. And if your gut is telling you something's not right, and you're truly, doing the things that you say that you're doing, then don't give up on yourself. Because there is help. Um, medical clearly is, how do you say this? For women, it's just the medical knowledge out there, um, isn't as great as you would think that it should be. And for women, I feel like there's so much research and so much more that needs to be done in regards to like how we change, how our hormones impact and affect us. Um, because that has a huge impact on just your mental state, your ability to lose weight, how you feel. I would say just don't give up. Every day is a new day, and work with Andrea.
Okay, so what would you say to somebody who's on the fence about working with one of our coaches, myself or one of our other coaches?
Or, I wasn't a believer at first, because I'm just like it's just going to be the same thing, but what do I have to lose? I'll try it. And then when I realized that, you guys really do care about the individual, you really do have a passion to help, somebody through their weight loss goals and just on their journey of being healthy. I would say you guys are unlike any other uh, coaches, nutrition coaches, nutritionists, dietitians, that I've worked with. I've worked with them all, nutritionists, dietitians, online companies, just everything. And nobody has put it all together like you guys have. Uh,
And just
you
for
guys are like
you.
one of a kind.
Aw.
Yes, yes. And for me, the individual, and let's look at you, not again, like I said, like not a cookie cutter, here's the plan, go do this thing. I mean, I literally had a doctor who's supposed to be the best there on the base that I was at. And they're like, go see him, like he's the guy. And he puts me on a scale, he does my measures my BMI and everything. And then he's like, cool, here's your meal plan. Go do this, this, and that. And then when it didn't change, he's like, well, you're not doing the right things. I was like, okay, well, thank you very much for nothing. Um, and that was another, step towards trying to find something different. And that's when I got super lucky and found you. So
Aw. Okay.
yeah.
So what's next for you? You're living for a couple of years in Germany. What are you excited about?
Oh, I mean, I'm excited about a lot of things. I'm excited to see my kids, enjoy new adventures here. Uh, I'm excited to explore as much of Europe as I can. This is a very much once in a life opportunity. And again, to, just continue to grow and be healthy in the things that I do and share that with my family in hopes that, right, as they grow up, it's a mindset, it's a journey, and we just do great things in life and enjoy it. So,
And you've
mm.
kind of given me another deadline too.
That's for what?
What, November?
For the ball. Yeah.
There's a
Yes, I have my red dress. I have
there's
my
a
red dress.
slinky red dress.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yeah, yeah. She likes to
That
keep
I
me on my
wore
toes, people.
three, that I wore, three babies ago. Yes, before I ever had children, I am this close to being back to that dress. So that is my goal, November 7th. Yes.
Um, is there anything else that you would want to share that we haven't talked about? Or like last words?
I mean, again, has been huh, it's been a hard experience, but it's been a good experience. The no nonsense. You, I remember one of our talks, you were like,
Oh no.
you need to get on it. You need to like do this. Are we doing this or not? And I had the realization. I was like, okay, like she's serious. She cares.
You gave
So
me deadlines,
I
Laura.
know, and I'm like, okay, like I need to be serious too. And again, it has just been a great process of and in a balance of like somebody who actually cares, you at helping me achieve these goals, and also just a firmness. And I got that. I think that's personality based on, how I am and how I receive information and stuff like that. But it's been a great experience, none of which I've ever had before. And I definitely want to continue um, working with you, even though like I'm happy with where I'm at. I want to keep going. But I think just that continual check in and, working with you, keeping me focused is very important to me. And I'm just thankful for it. So I don't know where I'd be without you.
Well, listen, I I've loved working with you. I really have. And yes, I did have to pull out some. So my partner is a former Marine too. I'm like, okay, give me some Marine talk. Like how are Marines getting
You
talked
can talk
to?
to them.
But um I do love helping everyone, but especially women because I am one. I've been in that seat across from the doctor hearing those things, and it's really, 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 I feel like you feel almost it's degrading, or it's just insulting to
Mhm.
us as women, and they're trying to make us feel that we don't understand what our body is doing, or we're stupid, or and so that's, you know, I'm super passionate about that. And you went along for the ride with me, and that's great. I love it. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. It's been awesome.